What is going on, tiny people? Draco Invictus here, and we are doing another grounded video. Today we're going to be talking about crafting weapons, tools, and armor, and how you unlock recipes. Now, if you don't know, basically, if you go into your inventory, you have a bunch of different things here. So we've got plant fiber. I also have tools and all this stuff. Now, the way you unlock more recipes is by coming to one of these research stations and you will analyze things. And when you do that, it will start unlocking blueprints and plans. Well, how do you know if you have something that needs to be analyzed? In the upper right hand corner, you see this little red dot. That means that plant fiber has not been analyzed. It also says unanalyzed right here when I click on it. So, but I can tell at a very quick glance, jump into my inventory, oh, that needs to be analyzed. So then I come into the research area, select it, analyze it. Now, of course, I'm in creative mode right now, so everything's already unlocked. All the blueprints and plans have already been unlocked, but you can see that we can make woven fiber from this plant fiber. So woven fiber, let's jump into the crafting menu. And in this video, we're going to talk about materials, tools, workbench gear, workbench tools, and one item from utilities. So we will get to that in just a second, but here we have woven fiber, and you need 3 plant fiber to make 1 woven fiber. And as you can see, woven fiber is used in a ton of stuff in the game. So you're going to be doing this a lot. You're going to be picking up a lot of plant fiber and converting it into woven fiber so that you can build other things. And the rubber and the berry leather, those are things that you're going to need. Like you're going to need the berry leather for the various armor sets and the insect hammer and the berry chair. And there's a color difference here because this is a base constructible, whereas this is a tool, weapon, or armor. So that's what the color variation is there. So that is it for the materials tab. And I'm not going to go through each and individual thing here, but this is just to give you an idea of, hey, I want to build the sprig bow. Well, I don't have the blueprint for sprig bow. What do I need? Well, if you analyze the woven fiber, not the grass fiber, but actually analyze the woven fiber that you've built, or a sprig or gnat fuzz, then it will unlock the sprig bow. And the same goes for this other workbench gear and workbench tools. Like if we want the insect bow, we have to analyze spider silk or spider fangs or spider chunks, silk being the easiest one to get. And then you will unlock the insect bow in the workbench. So under the tools tab, most of these are either tools or weapons or both. The pebblet axe and pebblet hammer you will use for a lot of construction stuff, cutting down grass, breaking up pebbles into pebblets, that kind of a thing. Some notable mentions is the repair tool. This is not a weapon at all. It is used for repairing structures in your base, your walls, your floors, your lean-to, your web catcher, all of that stuff is fixed with the repair tool. But don't forget to change it out when you go adventuring again, because it's not a very good weapon. As you can see, the damage is pretty much non-existent. Now, there's only one thing in the tools area that cannot be built without a workbench, and that is the sticky bomb, because the sticky bomb requires a bomb. To build a bomb, it requires a workbench. So we've been talking about workbench quite a bit. That's the one thing over in utilities that we want to talk about. The workbench. The easiest one, again, analyze grass planks, sprigs, or sap, and you will unlock the blueprints for the workbench. I know for a fact it works with sap because that's how I did it in survival mode. So once you have a workbench built at your base or wherever you are, then you can get into the workbench gear and workbench tools. All of the workbench tools are tier 2 variations of tier 1 tools. So you go from pebblet axe to insect axe. And as you can see, the damage is much better for the insect axe, which means that cutting down grass is also going to take less time, less stamina, because it's just a better tool. Same thing goes with the insect hammer. And then you have the insect bow, which again, if you scan a spider silk, spider fangs, or spider chunks, then you will get the insect bow. A couple notable mentions in here: the armor glue and super armor glue are used to repair your armor. So that's how you fix your armor. To repair your weapons, and well, at least the normal tools, is just, it takes a 1 quartzite to repair the tool. As far as the tier 2 tools, I'm not sure, because I haven't had one that needed repaired yet. So it will tell you though, when you go to repair, it'll say, hey, you need this one thing to repair this tool or this weapon. In here, as far as the tier 2 weapons, the ant club so far is my favorite. This thing is ridiculous. I have taken on spiders and beaten a spider with the ant club, and it is probably the second best weapon in the game right now. The best weapon is the mint mallet. But to get this, which as you can see is a tier 3 tool, you have to get mint chunks. Now, there is like a little Tic Tac box with a couple mints in it, and I haven't done it yet, but they're saying that it could be like 10 minutes of hammering on that mint to get the chunks. So you're going to have to put in the work, but once you put it in the work, it'll be great because you will have the most powerful weapon. You can see the damage on it is ridiculous. The stun is fantastic. The speed is really good. The ant club, same speed, same stun, almost half the damage though. So it's going to be great. Trust me. Now, as far as gear goes, there are some honorable mentions in here, but the best gear to have as far as armor goes is probably the ladybug set. It offers the best defense. Every armor set does offer a bonus, like you get blocking strength for the ladybug, you get stamina for the grub, you get hauling strength for the ant, sprint distance for the bee, and hyper stamina for the spider. And then one of the cool ones is actually the clover set lets you get fuller faster. So eating 1 mushroom will give you more fullness than if you weren't wearing the clover set. So, but the clover set's probably the first set that you would build, and then acorn coming in a very close second. And as you can see, it's a tier 1. The clover set isn't even it's like tier 0. So that is it for the workbench gear, workbench tools. Now, if you are wondering about like if we jump over to base building and you can't find floors, and you're like, I scanned grass planks and I'm not getting floors. Some things you have to buy from Burgle. The stair, floor, and triangle floor set, that comes as a set that you have to buy from Burgle by spending your real science points. So, and as well as the torch plus. Normally it's just a normal torch, but the torch plus is something that you have to buy from Burgle as well. So that is going to wrap it up for crafting weapons, gear, and armor. So if you have any questions, comments, kicks, complaints, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. I tried making this as succinct as possible in this video so it doesn't drag on too terribly long. But I appreciate you guys coming by and checking it out. If you're new to the channel or if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you are new and are wanting to see more grounded videos and live streams and all things grounded and other video games, of course, then definitely subscribe, click the bell notification icon so that you get notified the next time I post a video, because I'm going to be doing a lot of grounded stuff here in the next few weeks to make sure that all the information is getting out there for everybody. And I will see you guys down in the comments and in the next video. This is Draco Invictus, and this has been the greatest day in my life. I want you guys to take care of yourselves out there, all right? See ya.